And with me now are Bethany and Lisa Dafoe. Hi to both of you.
Hello.
You've come in all the way from Cache Creek, right, to be here in Vancouver.
Yes, we drove down yesterday.
And you're here to talk about your experience with Easter Seals House because Lisa, I understand, or Bethany rather, was diagnosed with a brain tumor at age 2 months. Is that right, Bethany?
Yeah, 2 months old.
Lisa, pardon me, I'm
That's
getting
okay.
your names mixed up, Lisa.
Yeah.
She was 2 months old.
2 months old and had brain surgery, yep.
Oh dear, that must have been so you're dealing with all of that and having to drive, what is it, 5 hours from Cache Creek?
It's about a 5-hour drive, yeah.
To get the treatment. So that's when you found out about Easter Seals House?
We found out actually a year after she was diagnosed. We lived down here for about a year.
Oh, did you?
And then follow-up treatments, we had to come down so often, so we started staying at Easter Seal House, so much closer.
Yeah. And what difference did that make to you, being able to stay there?
It's a huge difference for us. I drive a big truck. It's hard to park. It's great to have a little place to park my truck and be able to walk to and from. And they're so friendly. It's perfect. You've got your own little space, your bed, bathroom, kitchen. It's wonderful.
And without Easter Seals House, what do you think you would have done? It would have been a massive expense for you, right?
I'd have to stay in hotels, which is a lot more money and a lot further drive for me to go every day to go back and forth to the hospital.
Right. Now, Bethany had surgery back then, right? And
Yeah.
what happened? What was the next step in the process?
She did 6 months of high-dose chemotherapy and followed by a stem cell transplant. And then she relapsed at 16 months later, so then we went to Loma Linda, California for radiation
Wow.
for 2 months.
Wow. So that was more trips, more traveling through here.
Yeah.
And Bethany, your experience at Easter Seals House, what was your favorite part about staying there?
I like to play with my dollhouse.
The dollhouse. Yeah. Do they have a pretty big one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bethany, you just turned 10, right?
Yeah.
So happy birthday. And Bethany told me she had a great big party and lots of fun. Lisa, you're still using Easter Seals House now, aren't you?
Yes, every about 3 to 4 months.
Because you need follow-up treatment as a result of Bethany's surgery. Tell me a bit about that.
She comes down to see the eye doctor and the ear doctors, oncology quite often, as well as other specialty areas of the hospital. We see quite a few.
But she looks great. She's doing pretty well.
She's doing very well.
Excellent.
We're very happy.
And Lisa, for people who are watching tonight who don't know too much about Easter Seals House, what would you say to them and why it's important to donate tonight?
It's a great place for you when you're having a bad day to find other people who are going through what you're going through, and they're there as a support system. It's a great place. The atmosphere is so happy. The kids get to have fun and play, and us adults can talk about what's going on in our lives and then talk about the other stuff, the fun stuff that we miss out on some of the things with other kids. It's a wonderful place. If we didn't have it, I don't know what we would do.
All right. Lisa Dafoe and Bethany, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's go back to Mike and Fiona.